Check. Alrighty. Let's see here. Where do I want to start? I'll start with the more bleached aspects of the fish wheel, I think. And for now, I just want to make sure they're not, white. And then I'll go back and maybe add some texture to it or something. For now, I'll play it super simple. Not crazy. Now, it's not even that they're bleached, it's that it used to be painted white. I see. Well, that's a little too late now. Hi. Thanks. I'm drawing a fish wheel. And here, I'll give you a better look at it. It's a mini drawing I'm doing, mini painting. Thanks. Yeah, they use these things. They probably use them all over, but this one's up in interior Alaska, and basically the the water flow catches fish on its own, and you don't have to do anything. Just wait. Pretty ingenious when you think about it. Yeah, basically a net that moves by itself. but this kind of has some sentimental value to a friend of mine, so I'm making a painting for him, even if it's kind of little. It's gonna be one of a kind. Well, how are you doing today, a guy that's good, if you're still here? Oops, my boop fell off. That's a first. Where'd I have it before? Right there? That works. Maybe that's a sign that I should get a new one. Let's see, we gotta go way darker with this. Nope, not quite. That's a little better. Let's see, how much darker can I get it? Oh, that's definitely darker. Realized the parts of the fish wheel itself are actually gray. Oh hey, I just noticed you gave me a follow there, guy. That's good. Appreciate that. Sorry I didn't notice earlier. Apparently I have that alert turned off. I'll have to fix that later. Wait for that to dry off a little bit, and then I'll put a little gray onto it, I think. And then I think I should probably start the water now. But I'm wondering the best way to do it, because there's a lot of little ripples. Well, let's start, I think, with a little brown wash. As it gets farther away from the shoreline, it starts to blue up a bit. But immediately here, you can see the actual color of the water, which is a little silty. I'm putting too much water on here. Gonna have to let it dry a bit before I can keep going. Shoot. Well, that didn't work out as much as I wanted it to. Oh well. Something about the different brushes do totally different textures sometimes. Especially when you're not used to them holding this much water. But it makes awesome skylines, that brush. Slowly, slowly coming together. Oh, okay. Couldn't really tell what that was. Now. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Okay. And these are a little different color. Too much water. Looks like I forgot to paint these or draw these. So I gotta freehand them. That looks alright. Oops, way too much water. So opposite. should be the other side. You can only see it very little. You're not even going to be able to tell what it is. But the other side of the fish wheel is right there. Going to be quite a bit browner than real life just because I kind of lack the colors that I need. I'm wondering if I add some more gray to the water, if that will help. That actually works a little better. Funny enough. Before I commit though, let's do a couple more test washes. I think that's it. Yeah, let's do that. Had a pretty good thing going there. Maybe it'll work out though. Maybe I'm not going dark enough with the gray, honestly. And it's still too wet there. Brush is too big. Oh, I followed me and unfollowed me, I guess. Oh well. Okay. It's a little too dark, maybe. Maybe not. Don't think gray is going to cut it for that. Some other stuff I could go very dark with. Hey Natalie, how's it going? I was wondering if you saw my text or not. If I can, yeah, but if I can't, I want it to be actually done before I give it to him, you know? But yeah, that's the plan. But have a look. I think the mountain turned out really well already, but I gotta do a lot of work on the trees because they look kind of cartoony. Looking good. Thanks. I'm trying my best, especially considering I'm out of practice. You got tons of plans for uh, Christmas and all that, and New Year's. Other than the white elephant thing. Just family stuff. Let's see. I've got an internet thing, internet friends thing, the family stuff, and then I guess I'm going out to Doug's annual Christmas party thing, and then the friends thing. And then I was probably going to try and do something else too. I don't know yet. Doug's, that's the night before the friends thing. So we're going from that to the next day to the friends thing the next day. Yep, back to back, which that's fine. It's the holiday season, right? Just means most of the guys won't want to do anything extra, I think. Even if I'm being spontaneous. Like, no, we got things tomorrow to do. But surprisingly, I actually have off like a week. So, oh yeah, maybe we'll do something else. I don't know. Too much social life for you? Yeah. Actually, I bet they'll all say the same thing. Too much. Time to go veg out to a thriller murder mystery TV show. I don't know. Doing anything for New Year's? I think the plan was everyone was going to hang out for like dinner or something and then call it early, and then anyone that wanted to would keep doing stuff or go out or something. I don't know. Why? Do you have plans? Nope. Didn't you say? Didn't you say? And I'm not gonna either. Gonna stay at home with my dogs. You can't make me. No plans, and that's your plan. Hell yeah. Well, if you know, you know. Yeah, I might try and get people to go out afterwards. I've never been out like on New Year's Eve. Like never, not once. If I'm ever doing anything, it's always at somebody's house, so I'm sure people will. I don't think so. I don't think anyone will want to. You went to Wilwa a few years ago? Oh, maybe I'll do that. I don't know. by myself. Although I'm sure very soon in the future we'll probably be playing some Faz or golf or something. I think that's the plan. Likely, since Corey's back at the moment. Sounds like they're already trying to play though. Actually, we'll probably play some golf tonight. Right? We're gonna have to relearn the controls or something, I swear. Are you gonna end up have you decided if you're gonna do the solo Vegas trip? Hit gold and stuff? Well, it's only worth it if you're going to use it. I don't know. What's your next year look like? Got a lot of free time? I have got no idea what the next year's bringing to me. It seems like I get busier every stupid year. Trending at the moment, and that's exactly what it's going to be. Well, that's kind of perfect, that texture. I doubt it'll stay that way, though. I found out what flight I'm on. That's all I know so far. I'll have to ask again Monday? I think I'm off till at least Monday, and I don't even know if I have to go in Monday, to be honest. Kind of weird twist. But I got a while before I really have to know all that, as long as I have a place. That'd be funny. I just show up. Sorry, we forgot to book you a hotel room. Good luck. If I keep this up, all of my time is going to be spent on the... Okay. Oh yeah, so it was pretty cool. I sold, well, I donated quite a few paintings to Sarah's dance fundraiser thing. And then all of those sold. And I gave Forrest a few to sell at his stand thing. And one of the snowshoe ones sold there. So that was pretty neat. Moved quite a few. And oh yeah, and then I sold one at work too. So pretty good December. I mean, I didn't make anything off the ones for Sarah's thing, but it was cool that people were interested. I guess they got quite a few bids. Yeah, I think thought it was pretty cool. Okay, let's see here. It's right there. Goes all the way through. Wish I had done a more in-depth drawing because it would make this part a lot easier. I'm almost just drawing the whole fish wheel from scratch. Little at a time. We'll get there. Oh yeah, I wonder when everyone will be available to do that escape room, that in the dark one. I've been wanting to do it forever now. Now that we finally have everyone back. For a small amount of time. Probably. Dang, off for the next 2 weeks? Hell yeah. Well, shoot it out in the group chat again and see what everyone thinks. Next week might be good. Add some shadow. Too much. More water, less paint. I checked it before. I think it said like 4 to 10 people and recommended 6 or recommended 8. I remember thinking that it seemed like a pretty decent size, especially considering 2 people are going to be chained up. If everyone came, we'd have 9. That's right. Didn't we have 12 that one time where half of everyone was miserable? That sounds accurate. I want to say that's right. Let's see. I saved it somewhere. Escape room Anchorage. Was that it? Well lit, not scary. That's not it. Pitch Black. It just says not recommended for less than 4 players, so that could mean anything. Wait, 2 to 8 players, no less than 4. Not recommended for less than 4. So I guess someone would have to sit out, or unless everyone can't make it, which then it might be perfect. Who knows? But 9 is a lot for an escape room. I think everyone does one thing and that's it. Oh wait, Amanda and Brian have already done it, right? So that's 7. That's perfect. And then we could hang out with them after or before if they want. That's I think that's the perfect number, probably. I'm also excited for it to be like almost pitch black in the. And I imagine you and Corey are gonna be the ones getting chained up. You guys seemed the most down. And I think Forrest would like it too much, so I don't want him to do it. What's the point of going then? You're just gonna yell at us? Do better. Get us out of here. I'm getting tired. Go faster. I need to go home and see my dogs. At a certain point, we just give up and leave. Sorry, guys. You're going to have to stay there. Someone else will have to let you out. Real good chained up actor. Oh yeah? Tell me about how you'll be a good chained up actor. I'm suddenly very curious. What are the intricacies of playing the chained up actor? Can't run the surprise. Oh, okay. Sounds like something I'd be interested in, though. What's the point of going to an escape room just to not do anything? Get to work, y'all. Higher, I think. Maybe not. It's true. That's true. Gotta bring the right motivation, too. If we never free. Well, to be fair, every escape room we've done pretty damn good at, I feel like. Like, I think we, at least for the month, we held the record for a couple of them, not just one. Okay. My mom called me. Let me see if real quick. All right. Wanted to Oh man, what do you think? Do you think I'm gonna finish this by the 27th? It's another thing that requires the proper motivation. Who knows? Who knows if I'll ever finish? I think the motivation's the important factor. But you're absolutely right. Because I could just say, yeah, it's done. Just leave it like leave it like that. Doesn't look anything like the actual. Let's see. There's a board here. And there's another board next to it that's lighter. Okay. Oh, for sure. Thanks for stopping by, Natalie. Appreciate it. I'll let you know. I'll probably tomorrow, honestly. I'm planning on streaming at least an hour a day until I finish this. So I'll talk to you later. So this board is a lot wider than it looks, but that's because there's one blocking the way here. And it's attached to this one here. Oops, I got rid of that. Did not mean to do that. Which means this guy. Right. That ended up better than I anticipated. Still got to do little details on it, but so funny. One of the things I realized about painting wood in watercolor is even if they're right next to each other, paint them at different times because none of them are going to be close to the same thing. Mm. They're not even supposed to be the same color, unless they're just like freshly painted houses or something. Even then, the shades aren't going to be the same. Water's going to change how it looks. Everything is different. Go over that with a bigger brush and that'll turn out better, I think. Make it less striking. The shading alone on this is such a pain. Should have said I was going to go black, didn't I? That actually works. There's little like stacks of wood all over the place, and it's throwing me off because my eye doesn't even see them when they're, even though they're there. Nice. Actually is starting to look pretty good. Gone an hour and 15 minutes. Make sure I'm not missing anything, and we'll keep going. One more tea around here. How much tea is too much tea? Working on this thing. Where do I want to go from here? Let's pardon the sidewaysness for a little bit. Exits right here. And it does pass by here. Oops, that was a mistake. Now I gotta wait to do that because it'll be too wet. And then this. I feel like this should be thicker or just lower, like in the water. cues in these songs keep wanting me to sing. What is it called? I think it's Bare Naked Ladies. Forgetting the song. I'm losing the song at the moment, though. Staring at the ceiling, making friends with shadows on the wall. Had it stuck in my head all day. And these cues ain't helping. That looks better. That looks much better. Like, it gives the right proportions now. Before it felt like it was missing. And that's just enough water going through here as well. Nice. I like that. Every little line gives it a little more depth, especially when you start to compare it to everything around. Just a little bit at a time, and eventually we'll have something. Hopefully something to be proud of, but we'll have something nonetheless. And another interesting thing I'm doing in regard to variations in the wood, I'm actually jumping back and forth through my light and dark wood, and different amounts of water and different mixtures of it. Sometimes I'm double dipping back and forth just because I want the randomness, just because I want a little something unintentional. Heck, I'll even go into the dry bits to really thicken it up. So funny that it just cuts off at this plank right here. And I don't know if you can see it. You can just barely... Here, I can actually zoom in. This is something I'm pretty happy with, but... Oh, you can't even see it. On this plank here, there's a white line in between where I just got just close enough In fact, here, let me fill in this background real quick, and you might be able to see it after that, because that's how painting works. Kind of weird like that. Draw your eye away from the white. Just making sure I'm not painting over anything I want to do. A little more. It's a real shame that this was apparently a cloudless day, because I do enjoy clouds and they give it reference. Now, if you look here, you can see just a little white line there. And I was like, ooh, that makes a perfect reflection of a piece of paint that's still on there. Just a little tiny thing, but it's the stuff that makes stuff like that makes paintings come to life. And the other thing is, it doesn't take much to make or break it either, a painting. Oftentimes it's the subtle things that make it win, or it's a subtle mistake that take it away, take away from the win. Although, you can get away with a lot also. It's looking more and more like a fish wheel. Actually, I'm pretty happy with that so far. Oh, I got another text from my mom. Sorry, I don't. If my mom texts or calls me, I gotta answer. It's just proper, right? Actually, I gotta get the other brush for that. Gotten into the black there. Didn't mean to. Ah, dang, now it looks overworked. The worst part is it's not even overworked. It's just that I got into some black. Maybe I can lift some of it out. That's annoying. It was going so well, too. And that is why you don't add your real dark colors until later. Especially because to get this effect, you have to get right up on it. progress, decent progress. And I realized after the fact, of course, that all my other paintings, I always start with the subject, and I jump around a lot, and I block in color, you know, but I usually don't really start doing most of the detail unless I have the foreground mostly filled in, because when you're doing it like that, that's what dictates all the shading. So if your shading's off, if your shading is darker in the background, then it's not going to make sense if it's lighter in the foreground. Unless it's a lighting thing. That's the difference. Oops. It's also been a while since I've done like actual waves. I haven't done actual waves since the boat painting I did, I think. Well, yeah. because everything else is just water from afar, so you don't really see any waves. See ripples, but it's a little different. Yeah, that's what I was after. Didn't go out very far though. And it doesn't really go to shoreline either. It's on its way. It's on its way. The only thing is, it's kind of the wood color that's painted. It's almost. Let me get a closer look here. What color are you? It's like greens and reds and yellows, just from faded paint. Most of it's like a grayish, creamish white. And a couple of the vertical posts kind of have a little bit of red to them. And then this big one right here has a little bit of green to it almost. So let's do that. All right, going back in. So these verticals almost have some red to them. So I'm just going to do the lightest pink wash ever. This guy kind of just in the shade a little bit because the sun's coming from the right. And in fact, black is not working. It's not working for me there. I don't like it. gray has a much more convincing shadow. Speaking of, this guy. Got the wrong brush for this, but it's already too late. And then the front of this one has a green to it even. I don't know why, but it does. Even that's not quite what I'm looking for. But honestly, I can go through. It's got wood texture to it. Shoot. I didn't really take that into consideration. What if I blot, 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 blot. I think I've heard this song before. You're slipping, Chill Beats to Study too. I've heard this one before. My mom's a saint. Okay, it looks like there's a dark, 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 dark line. It's because there is. Right here. Line disappears into the shape. That's how you know it's good. This line's going to stand out a bit more than that one, though, is a problem. This eventually will be a rope. I don't want to. I really want to draw it, but at the same time, or paint it, but at the same time, I want to hold off to do it last. Yeah. My mom is making sure she gets us personalized stockings this year. Because I guess she noticed that we really haven't been eating the candy all that much. And just because everyone's growing out of candy a little bit. The camera's sitting, it must be a little in the shade as well, because a lot of these, where I expected them to be kind of brighter, they just aren't. So it's gotta be in the shade. Too much water. Whoa, whoa. Gotta tighten that. Looks kind of 3D. A little bit. It's the whole painting, right? Yes, it is. Okay. Let's do more on the water. I'm gonna have to do it eventually. Might as well do a little bit at a time. So there's a current here. And there's a current here. Oops, that was a mistake. That's not one I can fix. Here and here. And they kind of meet. Out here. I almost need the smaller brush. Yeah, I think I do. They're tiny little ripples out the farther away you get. The funny part about those little mistakes, like the one I had a second ago that I said I couldn't fix, when it dries out, you almost don't even see it, and it just becomes part of the detail. Adds increased texture, adds randomness. That's the best part about paintings. Well, watercolor painting, is that you can almost never do anything wrong. And even if you mess it up too bad, you can just call it a abstract abstract take on it. I messed that up. Just kidding. I'm the best. No. trying to do it just enough without doing too little, which is hard because it's just threading that needle. But I want to get even so, I want to get the flow of the water correct. These things matter. And shockingly, some of these seem quite long. They're more squiggly lines than waves. Like here especially. More than I would think, at least. I like my waves to be waves and not ripples. And some of that looks like nothing right now. Actually, now from that image, you can actually tell where I'm going with it. Eventually, that's going to be kind of white water that's being pushed up from the deck, and then there's bits of white water all over the place in here, and wherever it's dark, right above that, there's going to be a little bit of white water. At least that's the current plan. We'll see what happens. Here we go. Do 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 do. Something here too where actually I'm going to wait to do that. So what I was talking about just now was here there should be reflection of the trees on the water as well, but I don't really want to do that until I get the trees in place, just in case I have to change the proportions or something to make it work, which I've had to do before, just to make makes sense, because reality is not always the same as a 2D painting. Oh, it's 6 o'clock. That's 2 hours. Not bad. Not bad. I think I made pretty good progress. Let me get a progress picture. Well, there we are. Time to finally get something to eat. I'm hungry. Another day of working and then painting. Three painting days in a row? 2 painting days in a row? I don't know. There's still stuff that's off. I think it'll make a lot more sense once I paint in the net itself. That'll give it some perspective a little more. And then when I finish up the shading better, it'll look less like whatever that looks like. I can't really tell what that looks like right now. But it's coming along. I'm pretty happy with that. What's really going to change is just when I'm going to while I'm thinking about it. Risky move, moving the paint over the painting. That's the wrong brush for it. Okay. I was thinking to myself, I've got to go back and put the blue in after the net, and that's going to be such a pain because there's going to be all these black lines going all over the place, and then I'm going to have to paint in between the lines to get the blue in there. It's like, wait, it's black. I'll just paint over the blue. What am I doing? I don't know if this will help or hurt how it looks, though, just right now. Probably hurt because you don't have the netting itself for reference yet. Just the frame. I don't think I'm going to worry about doing waves here because you won't be able to see it anyway. But I will have to do some here at some point. Okay, that kind of helps. You can still see the outline of the net, which in the end might help it actually. Kind of gives it feeling. Anyway, I guess I'm gonna leave it there. Get the paint all the way away from the painting. Alright, well. Current plan right now is to come back tomorrow and keep going. I don't know when, maybe a bit earlier. And yeah, thanks for stopping by if you did. Thanks, guy that's good. I saw you followed and then unfollowed, but I appreciate you stopping by anyway. Natalie, thanks a bunch for stopping by and chatting. It really makes it go faster. Lets me not focus on what I'm doing so much. And yeah, hope to see you tomorrow if you have time for it. Have a good evening.